to be diving. The Yeye Onile Aje of Kingdom. Chief Dr. Mrs. Diana Chair, you're most welcome.
Extra, we I'm talking front page story all over the world. It shook up men, women, boys, and girls. The headlines there, if you want to be rich, then you better make sure that you got yours. Oh, come on. Hit it. Run it. Run it. Press it. Here's what's hot off the press. Everybody here, we're gonna do our best to make a holler, make it scream.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me, our father, an epitome of dynamism, intellectualism, a man fit for the throne, commander of the Order of the Niger, Kábíyèsí Ọba Abdulwasiu Omogbolahan Lawal Abisogun II. Ẹ bá mi ṣe kábíyèsí o.
Kábíyèsí o. Fìrí ni mo rọ́bà wò jẹ́ rọ́bà fín o. Torí àrọ́bà fín lọ́ba pa. Kábíyèsí mo wọlé forí adé o. Orí adé o. Mẹ́lá ṣẹ́gi o. Ọmọ Bísọ̀gùn o. Ẹ bá ń ṣe kábíyèsí forí adé. Ẹ jẹ́ ṣe kábíyèsí fọ́ba o. Ẹ jẹ́ ṣe kábíyèsí fọ́ba o. Orí rere ti rere. Orí rere ti rere. Ìrere olórí agbẹ́rù kan. Orí rere ti rere. Onírú o. Ti rere. Ìrere olórí agbẹ́rù kan. Orí rere ti. Ọba mo súnmọ́ bá níwọ̀n ebè kan mo jìnnà sọ́ba níwọ̀n ebè èédógún nítorí àrọ́bà fi ń lọ bá pa. Kábíyèsí o ẹkú àrò òní ẹkú ẹ̀yà òní ẹkú oríire onírùdé o kábíyèsí o ọmọ akápò dé o ọmọ akápò oníṣàgbàṣòro onírùdé o kábíyèsí His Royal Majesty Ọba Abdulwasiu ẹ máa ṣe kábíyèsí ẹ máa ṣe kábíyèsí ẹ máa ṣe kábíyèsí kábíyèsí Ọba Abdulwasiu Omogbolahan Lawali Abisogun II Oniru of Iruland kábíyèsí dé o ọmọ Abisogun o. Ọmọ akáàpọ̀ oníṣàgbàṣòro dé o. Ọmọ oníṣàgbà olú. Ọba ni bàbá tó bí lọ́mọ kábíyèsí ọba nílé bàbá ọba nílé ìyá ẹni. Kábíyèsí onírú o. Èmi forí balẹ̀ forí adé o. Ọmọ bàbá lámìlàlà o ọmọ gíráwò ọmọ sùráwò ọmọ yí gbirigbiri nínú àwò ọmọ gẹrẹ pàṣà o ọmọ àkànmú. ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ fọ́kọ́ fọ́mọ tòun tẹ̀lẹ̀ díẹ̀ ọmọ èpìyà mẹ́ta. ìbí ní arókùn tayùn o ìbí ní arókùn sísẹ́gi. ìbí ní arókùn tayùn o ìbí ní arókùn sísẹ́gi ni wọ́n kí wọn nílé àwọn bàbá tó bí ọlọ́mọ. tí mo bá relé akápò èmi a máa sọ pé ọmọ èpìyà mẹ́ta ọ̀kan lómi ọ̀kan lódò ọ̀kan yòókù ó ń bẹ nínú sàsùn èyí tí kò jẹ́ kíyàwó lé kọ́ lọ. èmi ṣe kábíyèsí fún gbogbo orí adé pátápátá kí lẹ̀ ń fọ́ bá pé.
ọba o ọba láṣẹ ọba.
kí lẹ̀ ń fonírù pé. ọba o ọba láṣẹ ọba. mo kí gbogbo orí adé mo forí balẹ̀ o. onírù ọba wa.
ọba o ọba láṣẹ ọba.
ọmọ Erelu àbíyè ìlú Èkó ọmọ Erelu àbíyè ìlú Èkó tó fi gbogbo ọmọ rẹ̀ jọba lọ́jọ́ kan ṣoṣo ó bímọ méjì ó fi wọ́n jọba lọ́jọ́ kan ṣoṣo. ọba o ọba láṣẹ ọba. ọmọ agápò ọmọ àbísógun àbísógun o àbísógun o àbísógun o alábàtì 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 adájọ́ náwó ẹ̀yọ́ adájọ́ náwó ẹ̀yọ́ adájọ́ náwó ẹ̀yọ́ adájọ́ náwó ẹ̀yọ́ adíjọ́ bòwó nú jẹ́. ayín mi ní ọ̀rọ̀ 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 ayín mi ní ọ̀rọ̀. kábíyèsí o adájọ́ náwó ẹ̀yọ́ adájọ́ bòwó nú jẹ́. ayín mi ní ọ̀rọ̀ ayín mi ní ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ajíráwo ọmọ ajíráwo ọkọ olórí mẹ́rìàmù ọmọ ajíráwo ọmọ sùnráwo ọmọ ayí gbirigbirigbirigbirigbirigbirigbirigbirigbirigbiri nínú àwo ọmọ ayí gbirigbiri nínú àwo. ní kí lẹ̀ ń fọ́ ọba pé o.
ọba o ọba láṣẹ ọba.
olórin ẹ̀sìn mọ́ mi níbí. ire ire oríire lórí ọba o ire oríire mà lórí ọba o oríire mà lórí ọba o mo kí gbogbo orí adé mo kí gbogbo orí adé pátápátá kábíyèsí mo forí balẹ̀ fún gbogbo ọba èmi forí balẹ̀ ọmọ Erelu Èkó tó bímọ méjì tó fi wọ́n jọba lọ́jọ́ kan ṣoṣo ọmọ ajíráwo ọmọ sùnráwo ọmọ ayé gbirigbirigbirigbirigbirigbirigbiri nínú àwo. mo fi kábíyèsí kí gbogbo orí adé pátápátá. mo fi kábíyèsí kí gbogbo orí adé mo wá kí o lórí Mariam ìyá wa lóde rùnú apọ́nbẹ́pọ̀ rẹ ìbínú arókùn tayọ̀ ìbínú arókùn sísẹ̀gí ìbínú arókùn tayọ̀ ìbínú arókùn sísẹ̀gí ìbínú. èrò bí ni o. mo kí bàbá wa olóyè Olúọ̀kẹ́ owó wípé wọ́n káàbọ̀ sáàrin wa ẹ káàbọ̀ mo kí bàbá wa Olúọ̀kẹ́ owó. mo kí kábíyèsí o ọlọ́jà tẹ̀pẹ́ mo kí kábíyèsí ọlọ́jà ọ̀fẹ̀pẹ́ land ọlọ́jà mo wá rí o. àgbẹ̀ aláró ògúnmọ́dẹ́dẹ́ ọmọ oníbó oníyàlúmọ́ kìkì omi kìkì ọ̀kasà. Mo kí kábíyèsí olùmẹ̀gbọ́n àjáyé. Mo kí ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ́, mo kí aṣojú kábíyèsí Akínolú of Lagos. Ọmọ kútere aṣàlóògùn òòṣà ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ẹ má ṣe kútere òòṣà agbóbì òòṣà agbowó kútere agbódìndí orí lọ́wọ́ ẹni. Mo kí gbogbo orí adé pátápátá. Mo kí olóró ẹ̀kan dáná yan gbọ́ ọmọ náà pagúnjọ́ ogún lè òró mọ gbárù ẹkùn mú ṣóńṣó. Mo kí kábíyèsí olùmẹ̀gbọ́n àjáyé. Orí ọba là ń bá o, orí ọba la pèsè re. Orí ọba la pèsè re o, orí ọba la pèsè re. Orí onírù sunwọ̀n ó ràn lú. Bórí kan bá sunwọ̀n àràngbá. Onírù bórí kan bá sunwọ̀n àràngbá o. Olóyè Idris Ọlọ́run níbẹ̀. Orí ọba sunwọ̀n ó ràn lú. Bórí kan bá sunwọ̀n àràngbá. Olúpòpòpò bí ẹni gúdó dẹ ògùdù yọ̀yìn òye làjàṣẹ́. Mo kí olúpòpòpò bí ẹni gúdó dẹ àmọ́ kábíyèsí onírù. Orí rere ti rere o.
Rere ti rere lórí àpẹrù kàlà. Orí rere ti rere.
Allô?
Ọmọ Àkànní o. Mo ṣe kábíyèsí. Èmi forí balẹ̀ fún ọba Wàlíù Razak Oníbẹ̀jù of Ìbẹ̀jù land. Oníbẹ̀jù of Ìbẹ̀jù land ọmọ àgbẹ̀dúrà o. Oníbẹ̀jù àgbẹ̀ ọmọ igi mẹ́ta ní Ìbẹ̀jù. Ọ̀kan sọwọ́ kábíyèsí. Ọ̀kan sọwọ́ kábíyèsí. Ọ̀kan yòókù ń sọ àlárì bàbá aṣọ. Ọmọ Oníbẹ̀jù àgbẹ̀ ọmọ àgbẹ̀dúrà o. Orí adé ọba, orí adé ọba, orí adé ọba, orí adé ọba. Èmi ṣe kábíyèsí fún His Royal Majesty Ọba Nelson Ọbáyọmí Ògúnlárí Ògúndàlúwàn Olówu ọmọ Olówu Òdùrú Ajífẹ́gbéṣeré ọmọ àrèmọ́tà ń òtójú lówó ọmọ Lágbára o kábíyèsí ọmọ Lágbára tó lòwú ti lábẹ́ níjà òwú mọ́ ọjà ilé. Kábíyèsí ọmọ owó ilé kò jẹ́ kábèrè tó kó ọmọ owó gbélé dẹ fún bàbá yín ló ṣọ̀lá ńlá jújù ó kẹ́ni mẹ́rin rèé bọ̀ṣà ó mọ̀kàn ẹ̀ wá sínú ilé kí ni lágbà mí ìrègùn fi máa rún ẹ̀ ṣe ó pa kíkí ó pa ìkí ó pa kíkí ó pa ìkí ó po nílùú ó tún ṣe oníbàtà ẹ̀kan náà ń búṣẹ́ lójú agbo ẹ bá mi kí ọba Kàmọ́rù Anímáṣàún ọlọ́jà ẹ̀pẹ́ ọlọ́jà ọ̀fẹ̀pẹ́ ọlọ́jà ọ̀fẹ̀pẹ́ mo ṣe kábíyèsí forí adé ẹ̀pẹ́ onírò ẹ̀pẹ́ alárò ògúnmọ́dẹ́dẹ́ ọmọ oníbú oníyalúmọ́ kìkì omi kìkì ọ̀kàṣà ẹ̀pẹ́ tó lè dé ẹ̀pẹ́ tó lómi ẹ̀pẹ́ kúkúrú lọ́sàn-án gbọ̀gbọ̀rọ̀ lóru ẹ̀yin ló máa fi kun mẹ́ja ẹ̀yin ló máa fi wọ̀ mẹ́ja ẹ̀yin ló máa fò igi mẹ́ja lọ́jọ́ tí ó sí kù lọ́jọ́ tí ó sí wọ̀ lọ́jọ́ tí ó sóyìgì. Àgbèdègbèdè àgbètù àgbèdègbèdè 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 àwa ni bàbá yín lọ rèé fi mẹ́ja bọ̀ lọ́jọ́ òun ó ṣojú ojúmú. Ẹ bá ń ṣe kábíyèsí o.
Kábíyèsí o.
Ọba Adéwálé Abdul Ọlọ́fin Àjáyè. Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́fin Àjáyè. Ọmọ Ọlọ́fin o, ọmọ Olúńlá, ọmọ Ṣàgbódèrè, ọmọ Káfọ́páwà, Kábàjẹ̀wà, Kádọ́gbanù, Kádàjẹ̀nù, Kábọ̀ ògèdègèdè 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 ọwọ́ wa kọ̀délé ìṣẹ́rímọ́lé. Ọmọ Pamí Rọ́lá, ọmọ Yìnmí Róṣù, ọmọ Àjà tòun agogo òde. Bákẹ́sán ò ga jùgò, bí wọn ò ga jù kùkùté, kí wọ́n ṣá ti níbo àmúléwọ́ nítorí kékeré ni bàbá yín ti ṣọdẹ. Ó yá ó fúrúrú lóòrèrè o ó ń kẹ̀rírí léjìgbò ọmọ Ọlọ́fin ilé ibùsọ̀ ògbé ti wá o èjìgbò rere ló ti bọ̀ o Olúwa mi ẹ̀yà wá wò ẹ̀yà wá wàrà ẹ̀ wá wò ṣe ẹ̀yà wá wàrà ẹ̀ wá wò ṣe o ẹ̀yà wá wàrà o ẹsẹ̀ kan ayé.
Ayé, ayé, ayé. Ayé
Lọ́tún o ayé ló sì. Ẹ bá mi kí kábíyèsí.
kábíyèsí o.
Bàbá ọba dé o. Ó dá mi lójú bẹ́ẹ̀ kùnkùn lọ nígbó bí ò lè rà bí ò lè fà kì í ṣolúbe ọjọ́ra o. Kábíyèsí ọjọ́ra àpàṣà bàbá wa kábọ̀ o bàbá ọba níjà o. Kábíyèsí ọjọ́ra. Kẹ̀kẹ́ jù o. Bàbá ọba dé o. Kábíyèsí ọjọ́ra pàṣà ọmọ òyìnbó dúdú níta gànmú. Fìrí. Kábíyèsí o. Ọmọ ló ní kí bàbá, ọmọ ló ní kí bàbá. Kábíyèsí ọmọ ló ní forí balẹ̀ fún bàbá. onírù ní kí n mọ kí yín wọ́n ní kí n kí bàbá àwọn dáadáa wọ́n ní kí n kí kẹ̀kẹ́ ń jù wọ́n ní kí n kí lé bàbá àwọn dáadáa àwọn ọmọ oníṣàgbẹ́ṣòro ọmọ akápò ọmọ onítànà akípa wọ́n ní kí n kí bàbá àwọn dáadáa kábíyèsí kẹ̀kẹ́ ń jù o ọjọ́ra pásítà ọmọ òyìnbó dúdú níta àkànmú ọmọ òfọmọ fọkọ tòun tẹlẹ díẹ̀ ọmọ bẹ̀rù bá kú àhárà mi bí òkú àhárà kun ni wọ́n kì wọ́n nílé bàbá tó bí yín lọ́mọ forí balẹ̀ forí adé o mo forí balẹ̀ forí adé. kábíyèsí ó yá kan wá gbà fún wa òpin tán mọ́ràn kan wá gbà fún wa òpin kan wá gbà fún wa kẹ wá gbà fún wa òpin kan kábíyèsí. mo tún ní kí n kí yín síwájú ni kí n kí yín dẹ́fẹ̀ òye lágbo níbi ojúmọ́ rẹ ti mọ́ wá àbó onífẹ́ òǹtólú ọmọ adádé owó rẹ mọ ìpè ọ̀ ní ẹ̀rù jẹ̀jẹ̀ kábíyèsí mo wólẹ̀ forí adé o ẹ ṣe gbogbo ògbà wa àwa forí balẹ̀ o. bọ̀dá tó fún wa ní líìsì àwọn bàdà. mo kí kábíyèsí olóró ẹ̀kan o. ọmọ ìlú lélẹ́lẹ́ ìjòmùláláró kábíyèsí ọba jọ́ẹ̀lì ọ̀yàtóyè òró ẹ̀kan dáná yan gbọ́mọ náà pagúnjọ́ ogúnlé òró mọ gbárù ẹkùn mú ṣóńṣó òní ọlọ́jà ẹ̀ta àná ọlọ́jà ẹ̀ta ìtàdógún ọlọ́jà ẹ̀ta òró ọmọ gbárù ẹkùn ọmọ ẹkùn náà dá ọmọ olóró ọmọ ẹkùn náà dá olóró ọmọ ẹkùn náà dá òró ẹ̀kan ọmọ ẹkùn náà dá olóró ọmọ ẹkùn náà dá ọmọ ẹkùn náà dá èèyàn Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ dákun kí wọ́n fún mi ní líìsì dáadáa líìsì tó kù dáa. Ee ọmọ ẹkùn náà dá.
ọmọ ẹkùn náà rèé.
kábíyèsí ọmọ ẹkùn náà dá.
ọmọ ẹkùn náà rèé.
Ee ọmọ ẹkùn náà dá.
ọmọ ẹkùn náà rèé.
kábíyèsí ọmọ ẹkùn náà dá.
ọmọ ẹkùn náà rèé.
ẹkùn o ẹkùn o. ọmọ ẹkùn náà dá.
ọmọ ẹkùn náà rèé.
kábíyèsí ọba Adéwálé Abdul. His Royal Majesty ọba Abdulhakeem Abisogun Ọlọ́fin Abisogun wa di oníláṣẹ ọ̀fìláṣẹ ọmọ láṣẹ ọṣẹ ọmọ wọn ní láṣẹ ọṣẹ kábíyèsí kábíyèsí ọmọ onírù o ọmọ onírù ọba mayin ọmọ òrónà ọmọ òrónà ọmọ yàlá ọmọ yàlá ọmọ yàlá ìyàlá ṣàbọ̀ kẹ́gẹ́ ọmọ oníláṣẹ ọṣẹ ọmọ oníláṣẹ ọṣẹ ó fúrúrú lórèrè o ó kẹrìírí léjìgbò ilé ibùsọ̀ gbé ti wá o èjìgbò rere ló ti bọ̀ o olúwa mi ẹ̀yà wá wò ẹ̀yà wá wàrà ẹ̀ wá wò ṣe kábíyèsí ẹ̀yà wá wàrà ẹ̀ wá wò ṣe o ẹ̀yà wá wàrà o lẹ́sẹ̀ kan ayé 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 lọ́tún. ẹ tún bá ń ṣe kábíyèsí fún ọba.
kábíyèsí o.
Adéyẹmí o ẹ mọ̀ pé mo pè yín lóye mo pè yín lórúkọ kábíyèsí ọba adéníyì adéyẹmí máfọ̀rún yọmí wàn onísàbẹ̀ of gbóbì sábẹ́ kábíyèsí mo forí balẹ̀ forí adé mo wá kí àgbà oyè ọ̀pẹ́lúwà of Lagos bá mi ò tó yín wò lójú mi ò tó yín wò lójú mo forí balẹ̀ fọmọ ìkànnà olórí ayé gbogbo mo forí balẹ̀ fọmọ ọ̀gọ́ràn olórí ayé gbogbo.
I would like to welcome the governor.
Èkó tó lè kú, Èkó tó lómi, Èkó tó lọ́sà, Èkó tó lédè, Èkó tó lẹ́ja, Èkó tó lómi, Èkó tó lọ́sà, Èkó tó lédè.
I'd like to welcome, ladies and gentlemen,
Èkó tó lédè,
a
Èkó tó
great
lẹ́ja.
Nigerian former governor of the Center of Excellence and State of Aquatic Splendor, the brighter, rewarding future apostle, a builder, a thinker, and a relentless perfectionist, former minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mr. Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Can I have a round of applause for him, please?
Ó lásìkò ti tó Babátúndé wá Túndé kéṣe Fáṣọlá Fáṣọlá Èkó pàtàkì. Ọmọ Èkó pàtàkì ọmọ Èkó tòótọ́ ọmọ adébẹ̀ tún bẹ̀ ṣe ọmọ onílùú òní fẹ́ jẹ́ ó tú ọmọ adébẹ̀ ṣe bẹ̀ dáadáa ọmọ onílùú òní fẹ́ ó tú èmi kí yín délédélé. Mo wá kí kábíyèsí ọba Owólabí Adéyẹmí Adéníyì Máfọ̀rún Yọmí onísàbẹ̀ ọ̀gbóbì sábẹ́. Ìlàrẹ́ níyàn máa tẹ̀ lóògùn yégbé ìlàrẹ́ ọmọ tẹ̀ lóògùn yégbé onífẹ̀ẹ́ àbúrẹ́ ọmọ adádé owó rẹ mọ ọmọ ewé kan ni mo pè ìgbà ní jẹ́mi lójú ọlọ ọmọ onígẹ̀lẹ́dẹ́ ilé ìbàrà ọmọ asúré jagun ọmọ onígẹ̀lẹ́dẹ́ ilé ìbàrà ọmọ abọ́gibọ́mi ẹ̀ ń bọ́ yémọ́já ẹ̀ ń bọ́ gẹ̀lẹ́dẹ́ kábíyèsí èmi wọlé forí adé. Máfọ̀rún Yọmí ọmọ ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ mọ̀ wá Máfọ̀rún Yọmí ọmọ ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ mọ̀ wá olómi nílé fọ́tún ṣàlejò olómi nílé fọ́tún ṣàlejò ẹlẹ́dàá bá wo mọ̀ rẹ̀ yé mọ̀ wá òye mọ̀ wá òye. Mi ọmọ ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀. Olómi nílé fún ti ṣàlejò. Ẹlẹ́dàá bá ẹ wo mọ̀ rẹ̀ yé wọ́n wá òye wọ́n wá òye. Kábíyèsí ọmọ ọmọ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ òògùn tá a fi ń borí nígbà tó òun bá ràn ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ wọn wá lọ́ba wọn ilé kan ti ṣàlejò wọn wá ẹlẹ́dàá bá wọn rẹ̀ yé wọn wá òye wọn wá òye. má fọ̀run yọ̀ mí ọmọ ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ mọ́ wá. mo forí balẹ̀ bàbá mi adélùtùnú ṣẹlẹ̀ jẹ́.
Good afternoon, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We would like to appeal. We'd like to thank you all for coming in early. We'd like to appeal to the cameramen to take their shots and marry the sides. An icon of our federation, we celebrate a monarch, what is waiting old. We celebrate a man that has given the better part of his adult life in service to our dear state and nation. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate our father, His Royal Majesty Oba Abdulwasiu Omogbolahan Lawal, Commander of the Order of the Niger, Abisogo II, the Oniru of Iru Kingdom. And how can you celebrate a man without celebrating his best half, the woman that makes his heart beat at every point in time? If you're here, if you're happy for Kabiyesi, please let's celebrate Olori Miriam Omogbolahan Lawal. Eba mi ṣe Kabiyesi o. Good morning, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to start this morning by quoting Ralph Waldo Emerson, the American essayist, lecturer, and poet. He says, if you encounter a man of rare intellect, we should ask him what books he reads. The Japanese all-time winning writer Haruki Murakami says, if you only read the books that everybody reads, then you will think the way everyone else is thinking. Terry Pratchett, in highlighting the interconnectedness of understanding of one's origin, current state, and desired destination, says, if you do not know where you are coming from, then you don't know where you are. If you don't know where you are, then you don't know where you are going. And if you don't know where you're going, you probably are going wrong. What we have gathered to do today, ladies and gentlemen, is to tell the world with empirical facts that Lagos did not just happen. It was conceived, nurtured, grown by men and women through sweat, blood, brain power, to become the home of the Nigerian dream. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered to unveil the book, From City to Megacity, a memoir of Lagos urbanization spanning 1999 to year 2023, a masterpiece crafted by a force that has given the major part of his adult life in service and preservation of our dear state. What we serve you today, ladies and gentlemen, is a menu from a seasoned policymaker, three-time commissioner, and former ADC to the Lagos State Governor, who has now become custodian of our culture and tradition. As he turns 55, he brings a unique perspective as both an insider and a citizen. This is not merely a memoir, but a substantive work of policy analysis, governance commentary, and urban development documentation. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this beautiful day. My name is Benga Denka the First. I'm the GCO and the Grand Comedian of Nigeria, and I'm proud to be co-anchoring this beautiful event alongside one of Nigeria's most cerebral and most insightful broadcasting minds. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not too busy, I ask that you please welcome yourselves and welcome my partner, Moape Ogun Yusuf.
Aren't you the most kind, Benga Adeyinka the First? A real delight and pleasure to share this stage with you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed lovers of history, heritage, and progress. Today we gather not merely for a book launch, but for a journey through time, space, policy, tradition, and transformation. We're here to celebrate none other the birth of a remarkable work, From City to Megacity, a memoir of Lagos urbanization, written by none other than a man whose life itself is a bridge between legacy and leadership, His Royal Majesty, Oba Abdulwasiu Omogbolahan Lawal, the Oniru of Iruland.
I'd like to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Governor of the Center of Excellence and State of Aquatic Splendor, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, who is here represented by his brother and partner in progress in the Themes Plus agenda, Deputy Governor of Lagos State, the irrepressible Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat. Can we have a round of applause for him as he comes to represent the governor and comes here also in his capacity as friend of the celebrant.
Indeed, Deputy Governor, we welcome you. I must say though, Lagos is very blessed.
Lagos is blessed.
I mean, how do you have a PhD holder as the Deputy Governor?
We got two for the price of one.
Indeed, you can say that again. But just as I was saying about this book, the book is meant a policy reflection and perhaps above all, a love letter to a city that never stops moving, never stops growing and developing. From colonial foundations to chaotic expansions, from slums to sky rises, from dusty roads in places like my village of Iragon in Badagry local government area, to the digital dreams of new generation populating the skyscrapers of Lagos Island, Ikoyi, Victoria Island, not forgetting Ikeja, the solid capital of this great state. The evolution of Lagos is not just about infrastructure, but identity. And who better to tell that story than someone who has ruled from the palace and served in the cabinet, someone who has seen Lagos from behind the scenes and from the heart of its public pulse. As we mark His Majesty's 55th birthday, we also honor his vision, not just to write history, but to share it. So once again, we welcome you to this moment of reflection, celebration, and inspiration. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not too busy, can we ask you to please put your hands together for yourselves, for being here bright and early, for coming to celebrate this day with His Royal Majesty, Omogbolahan Abdulwasiu Omogbolahan Lawal, Commander of the Niger.
Your Excellencies, we welcome all those who have come. Earlier, we had welcomed all our distinguished and esteemed royal fathers. Kábíyèsí, Ki Adekpelori Kibata, Kokpelese. As a point of contact, I use the celebrant to welcome all of you. Thank you very much. Also, let me welcome, as we have done, the Deputy Governor of Ade State, representing the governor, one of Nigeria's brightest administrative minds. Thank you very much for coming, Mr. Deputy Governor, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Amzad. Let's also welcome one of the finest governors and ministers Lagos and Nigeria has ever had. Cerebral, bright. An encounter with him is always rewarding, mentally, and of course, very forward-looking. Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola. Can I have a round of applause for him, please?
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this event has commenced. May we ask that all our guests be settled. The media team, we're going to ask you to please clear out the front space so that we can have some clarity as our guests come to the podium to deliver their own parts of this program.
You know, sis, you know what we should do? And I think it's only fair. If you've not shaken hands with somebody you've not seen in a while, we'll give you 2 minutes to please go around and do that whilst the DJ plays music for us and the photographers can take your picture. But after those 2 minutes, we'll not have the opportunity to go around anymore. DJ, please give us music for 2 minutes whilst people say hello, if they still want to say hello. But if they are done with the hellos, I think it's important that we move on. One more time, we'd like to welcome our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Olori, thank you for being the backbone of KBSC. I want to welcome all our esteemed guests, Sir Olu Okewo and his lovely wife, Lady Adejoke Okewo. I want to welcome the irrepressible Ben Akabweze. Thank you very much. Former Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Adeyemi Kuforiji. Thank you very much for coming. All friends of the celebrant that have come, as you've come here, God Almighty will go everywhere with you. As the day progresses, we do more recognitions. But right about now, we ask that we please all rise for the national anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign motherland.
Thank you very much. God bless Nigeria. Thank you. I want to welcome our father, Alailua Obariluan Osholale Aremu Akiolu, the Oba of Lagos, who is here represented by the entirety of the White Cap chiefs, led by Chief Abdulatif Aderibigbe Ajose, the Okpelua of Lagos. Thank you very much for coming. We have an extensive list.
Indeed, we do have an extensive list, but I would also like to welcome someone who has made sure that I have had a platform for my name to be known. I'd like to welcome and recognize very warmly the Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of the Channels Media Group, Dr. John Momo. We see you, sir, and we welcome you.
Dr. John is trying to dodge, but like a goldfish, you have no hiding place.
No hiding place, my good sir.
Would like to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of Hares Group, and of course the UBA, Mr. Tony Elumelu, represented by Oliver Alahuba. A round of applause for him, please. I also see in the hall the Chief of Staff to the Governor of Lagos State, the Irrepressible Tayo Ainde. You're most welcome. The Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, thank you very much for coming. Special Advisor to the Governor on Transportation, Honorable Sholagiwa, thank you. Members of the Lagos State ESCO, all our fathers that are here, friends of the celebrant, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as the evening progresses, like I said, we'll do more recognitions. I'm told that we are blessed with the presence of His Grace, the Archbishop of the Catholic Diocese of Lagos State. My Lord, you're most welcome. God bless you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, if we do not pause on recognitions, we would not leave here. Permit us to welcome, to get all this started, the Ajiroba of Iru Kingdom, Chief Akim Akintoye. A round of applause for him as he comes to welcome us.
Please, can we keep the applause coming as the Ajiroba makes his way to the stage? Okay, it does appear that our audience are not very happy this morning.
Okay, let's do it like this. If you're happy that Kabiyesi has added a new age, let's give God a round of applause for him. They are not happy. Oh. If you're happy that Kabiyesi has documented what all he has seen and done in Lagos, let's give God a round of applause for him.
If you are happy to be a Lagosian, making money in this state, your home is here, your family is doing well, can we have a round of applause?
Let me give you the loudest round of applause. If you know you want to continue making money in Lagos, give God a louder round of applause.
Chief, you're welcome.
Obviously, it's all about the money. The applause was louder when GCFR asked us to clap for money. Good morning, everybody. My name is Akim Akintoye. When Kabiyesi gave me this role to welcome all of you, I sat down, I prepared a very beautiful speech. I wanted to speak for as long as you will care to listen. But for 3 reasons, I jettisoned my speech. Reason number 1, I have privileged information that our amiable governor, past governor of Lagos State, Babatunde Raji Fashola, SAN, will not be spending much time with us. Reason number 2, looking at the caliber and quality of people here, I knew you will not tolerate any nonsense from me. So I will not bore you with so much remarks. But I've been assured that I will have my time at the dinner in honor of Kabiyesi during his birthday celebration. So I have not lost anything. On the more serious note, may I humbly welcome all of you to this event. And I must start by welcoming on behalf of the kingdom and on behalf of His Royal Majesty, Oba Abdulwasiu, Omogbolahan, Lawal, Abisogun II, the Oniru of Iruland. I especially welcome the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Obafemi Amzat. You're welcome, sir. That done, I would most humbly, Kábíyèsí Aláyélúwà, mo kí gbogbo orí adé tó wà ní ìkàlẹ̀. Ẹ káàbọ̀, ẹ ṣé, ẹ kú ìdìde, ẹ kú àbáṣe. We are delighted, we are happy that you are all here to felicitate with Omogbolahan. I see so many of Baba Kabiyesi is here. I also specially recognize all the white cap chiefs, both of Iru and the other kingdoms in Lagos. I warmly welcome you all, and I also welcome all members of the House of Assembly, all members of the State Executive Council, and of course, our special dignitaries, starting from Mr. Tunde Folawiyo, who came quite early. We are glad that you are here, sir. Eshepo, sir. And all other very important personalities that are here gathered today. The whole essence of this event is to celebrate with Omogbolahan, not just his birthday, but the fact that he has, in his characteristic manner, taken the pain to document a lot for the use of government, for the use of public policy makers, for the use of our political class, and of course, for the students who study society, who study governance, who want to impact their skill in making society a better one. I will not, like I said, waste too much of your time. I will say gladly that we are happy, we are glad that you are here with us. Kabiyesi and the Oniru Council, we are exceedingly delighted that we have been able to celebrate with Omogbolahan this morning. And we hope that the event would definitely play a pivotal role in our understanding of public policy and service to our people. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm most delighted. I'm glad for listening to me. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, the Ajiroba of Iruland, the one who wakes the king at dawn. Thank you very much for that very warm welcome address. Distinguished guests who are here for this book launch, and I would just like to show you the cover of the book. This is what it looks like. It's the book presentation, From City to Megacity, a memoir of Lagos urbanization, 1999 to 2023. I would just like to let you know that the book is outside on sale. So at any point in time, whenever it is you are leaving this event, you can buy one just right outside this hall. Well, of course, I'm sure that, that will be after the unveiling. So please, by all means, make sure you get a copy of history. I mean, let people know what it has taken, the blood, sweat, and tears it has taken to make this state what it is today. And perhaps the prospects for the future, what it is that they too can add to it. Without further ado, we're going to be inviting some of the people who have known the celebrant for years for their goodwill messages. First on the list is a lady. She is going to come and speak on the time that she knew him during his tertiary education, all the way from Uniport in South Nigeria. We have Mrs. Chinyere Aniebo. Can we have a warm round of applause as she comes forward? Looking very elegant, very delectable. I love your sparkle this morning. Thank you so much for making it here all the way from the oil-rich state of Rivers. Can we keep clapping until she comes?
Please do not stop clapping. Thank you very much. Thank you. You can see the affluence of Rivers.
Represented in all of the glitz and glamour, the glitz and sparkle we see on her this morning. Ma'am, you're welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Your Excellencies, Kabiyesi, permit me to stand on the existing protocol. When Kabiyesi informed me that I shall be given this unique opportunity to make a very brief remark about his school days. I was taken aback, you know, but soon enough I recovered from it, from the shock. Indeed, I'm humbled by this great honor bestowed on me. It is a great role, and you know whose lives never will part. And have, because of our past association, given this non-essential, trusted family, a nickname that has really stuck. I call him Lawal. And since then, the name stuck. We need to understand who Majesty is to appreciate the desire to write it. So let me take all of us to the life, 1988, in the University of the Type of Universities, which is FSC and my. The university then was a rugged, very, very rugged. You should want to avoid getting into trouble. You will be very, very meticulous, focused, and persevere in your daily activities. This ultimately means you must clearly face your academic work, which was why you were there in the first place. And you must avoid certain people at their levels. And of course, some part of the campuses will be off road, and go there. Anything short of this economy has disasters and their consequences, which no sense student will want to experience. I can see, in those days, made music and platform his own pastime. He was so and always wanted to be among the first batches in the submitted assignments. He would always come to me, insist, to check my classroom, to be sure he didn't miss any congratulation was going on. He would discuss and compare results when they are released, because he wants to be among the rest of the class. He was so competitive, and in a very good way, full of drive, and never misses academic targets. He was a paragon of thought, and he carried other students along his drive of excellence. He was so conscious of what he does in school that you never catch that base off guard. He never indulged in frivolous discussions or activities. Rather, he dedicated his time in search of knowledge and respect for humanity. So I'm not surprised that he put together these facts on both of Lagos states. For he takes so much pride in this his home state that he loves so very much. Eventually, we all sweated it out at that friend and went our separate ways. The next time I saw Kabesi, he was a police officer. And I was in shock. As in, I was in shock. I looked at person on my friend, who is now a police officer. This is a man I have never seen not be able or engage in any serious argument or quarrel. How can he fish out, smoke out, and be able to punish criminals? I was wondering. His response when I confronted him was that any offender would be made to pay for his crime. This is another new part of Kabesi, a new character that was also stripped out of the social realm before, which has now been protected even by the country to sanitize this society, and further aided by the explosion of that fire of savage humanity, leading in the source the leader of cancer. As another part of him, that the part that is not afraid to take hard decisions when the need arises. And this was evident on policies initiated while in the office as Commissioner of Many Districts. I followed his accomplishments with interest, but it was until he was crowned over of land. I knew he has finally embraced his roots and calling. I wasn't afraid if he would marry his kingdom because he has always comforted himself and carried himself with dignity and some sense of purpose. There was something very, very regal about him that most of us then were attributed to proper upbringing. But the fact remains, and his ancestors were and I have never preciously kept forming and shaping his destiny for the position he's occupying today. I know with certainty that your kingdom will benefit from your meekness and kindness, and this book will be a reference book for all researchers. On behalf of Botany Class of 1992, here present by Professor Ike and Dr. Kizito and others, I say you will live long to see more fruitful and blessed years. You are a great man. Move on and change the world. For our kids unborn, history shall be faith to you. Happy birthday, Kabiyesi. Kadepelori ki bata pelese. Kabiyesi o.
Thank you for giving her a round of applause. And the round of applause is very apt because she spoke for just 2 minutes.
Indeed. As one of the very few women who will be on this podium, that was a woman's 2 minutes. But henceforth, a woman will be keeping the time. So 2 minutes will be the 2 minutes I say it is.
God bless you, my sister. Distinguished Professor Amidou Soni, Chairman, Board of Trustees, University of London, Kabiyesi School. Thank you for coming. Sir Adetola Emmanuel King, Chairman, CEO, Adron Group, represented by the Managing Director, Adenike Ajobo, you're welcome. Mrs. Folusho Olaniyo, Director, Odua Investment Company Limited, you're welcome.
Thank you very much for coming.
We move on next, ladies and gentlemen, to the very beginning. Someone Kabiyesi knew as far back as Holy Trinity Primary School, Ebutero, Lagos, Dr. Babajide Said. He will be speaking for the whole of 2 minutes. A round of applause for him, please. I know they were taught application and summarization in Holy Trinity Primary School, and he will put it to work today. Round of applause for the good doctor.
Indeed. Welcome, sir.
He's welcome. Hello. Say hello, sir. Say hello.
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 Hello. Yeah. 2 minutes. Yeah. My name is Dr. Said Babajide Kende Said Arumure, the chairman of Nigeria Medical Association, Lagos State. I knew I'm used to doctor. I knew Oba Kabiyesi, Abdulwasiu, Omogbolahan, Lawal, Akapo, since Isaleko days. We were together in Isaleko, and we went to one of the oldest primary school, Holy Trinity Primary School. And at that time, when we were in school together, he only get the first position in school. Father became Ojoro of Lagos. That was the first time we moved out of Lagos to go and greet his father. And one thing that is different from him, he used to come, they bring him to school in car, and we play with us. And one thing that is different from us, is a very quiet person, very incorruptible, and also is very empathetic and very knowledgeable. In school at that time, when we were talking about people that take first position, is one of them. Let me give you one story. When we finished the primary school, at that time, we have to be transferred to secondary school built by late Jakonde. That was Isaleku, the no type of school. And that time, he now left us to go to another school. And one occasion happened. I was the JSS primary Form 1 at that time. When I got the first position, classmates have to hear this. When I got the first position, one of our classmates said, "Is it because Wasiu is not around? If Wasiu is around, you can never get that first position." And the second time I saw him, we have been talking. We met, and I saw you because he used to call me Soyu. Let me call him Soyu. I finished. Let me say, he now said that he need a sick leave. I said, "What happened?" He said he's working with the present Oba of Lagos. That I cannot go back until when he get that sick leave. Or I have to give it to him. And when I became Oba, I was so happy. And he had been so helpful to every member of our classmates. Kábíyèsí.
Obanke.
Kábíyèsí. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much for 3 minutes. We're still waiting for that person that will do 2 minutes. Let me quickly welcome the good senator representing the good people of Lagos Central Senatorial District, Senator Wasiu Eshilokun Sonny. Thank you very much for coming, most distinguished. I remember what he was talking about.
Carrying first.
After
Coming first.
Kabiyesi left the class,
Then he came first.
he came first. I still maintain my 30th position.
Stories around people coming first creep me out.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we move on. I would like to invite somebody that Kabiyesi met in secondary school. And I'm pleased to let you know that Kabiyesi went to one of the most prestigious secondary schools in Africa, St. Gregory's College, Obalende. Please welcome Dr. Omogbolahan Shaba.
I heard Gregorians in the house giving themselves a round of applause.
There are just three of them. There are just three of them. Are you here?
Only 3 Gregorians in the house. Is that correct?
Sorry, are you young boys or old boys?
Please, if you are here, clap for yourselves. Otherwise, we'll only assume that there are 2 of you here.
Comrade, you went to St. Gregory's College too. Where did you learn Aluta?
We'll be wearing green and purple when we come. We'll be wearing green and purple when we come. We'll be wearing green and purple. We'll be wearing green and purple. We'll be wearing green and purple when we come. Good morning, everybody. Is it afternoon now? Your Lordship, I agree to sir. He was a Bible knowledge teacher. That is Archbishop Martins. God bless you, sir. He was our teacher. Okay, thank you so much. My name is Saba Bolan Adekunle. You can see we bear the same first name. The woman that came said she called him Lawi. We had called him Lawi way back then. So he was our Lawi before your Lawi. Yeah, everybody has attested to that. Very cerebral. I'll just give you an example. When we were friends since 43 years ago, we're back in St. Gregory's College. Our physics teacher then, Mr. Elemi, very tough man. He doesn't smile. When he gives you tests, we did tests every week. And if he calls your name first, that means you got 0. So if he called you last, that means you were top of the class. So everybody will be sitting at the edge. He called it in the lab, so we'll be sitting at the edge of the stool. If he called you, you just quietly, then he will call. But for Kabiyesi, it's not because today is his day, because it's a reality. He's always in the pack of those that will come last. I can tell you. Please say a round of applause for him. When we finished in Greg's, like the woman said, he was working with National Council for Raw Material Research, and his office was at the City Hall. So I went to visit him. He said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'll leave here soon. I'm joining the police." I looked at police. The reason is this. In St. Gregory's College, we have addiction for football. Sometime at the assembly hall, they will search everybody's bag and remove any football found. So when they did that, when we go back to class, we take all the trash papers and we bunch them into a ball and use sellotape and make a ball out of it and play it. But you see, Kabiyesi here, if he's playing and you ruffle him, he'll go like, "Advaotile Shekaju," and that's the end of his football. He's one of those, we wore white uniform, gray socks, brown sandal. His uniform, I tell you, is immaculate from beginning of school to the closing time. He's very, quiet, but inside he's a nervous steel. He's tough inside, but on the outside he's quiet. So people used to, if somebody wants to play on a set and you are not part of that set, so what you do, you tell somebody to roughen up Lawi. So he will just leave the scene and get out of the place, then you can then go in. So Kabiyesi, as the General Secretary of our set, the guy sent me to wish you a happy birthday, to wish you greatness in life. We're all rooting for you. The woman said you are an Iroko tree. I say you are a big tree. A big tree where some must get there before they can eat. Some must get there before they can sleep. Some must get there before they can have a good life. May God continue to make you that big tree. In the mighty name of Jesus. May your reign be peaceful.
Amen.
May your reign be good.
Amen.
May you live long for all of us.
Amen.
Kabiyesi, thank you.
And everywhere you go, may you see green and purple.
Amen.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I feel very, very elated. I'm also in a select class of people that are very close to Kabiyesi. All those that have come now say they're on first name basis with him. I'm also on first name basis with Kabiyesi. He calls me Benga, I call him Kabiyesi. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to welcome Kabiyesi, His Royal Majesty Oba Saliu Babatunde Saliu, the Oloworo of Oroshoki Kingdom. I also want to welcome the Alara of Ilara Kingdom, Ekpe, Oba Folarin Ogunsanwo. God bless you. Thank you very much for coming. We had welcomed all our other royal fathers, but we'll do it again as the evening progresses. On that note, also permit me to welcome one of Kabiyesi's sons, one of Africa's finest entertainers, Kora Award winner, MTV Base Award winner, Nigerian Music Award winner, the one they call the Bangali, White Lion. Please, let's give him a round of applause, the Coco Master. Who is the Coco? Kabiyesi is the Coco. My sister.
Indeed, it's one thing to write about urban transformation. It's another to lead it. Our next speaker has done both, not with noise, but with vision, structure, and an unwavering commitment to progress. As governor of Lagos State, he led one of the most remarkable eras of infrastructural renewal and civic reform. As Federal Minister of Power, Works and Housing, he took the same discipline and drive to the national stage. He's a man whose work speaks before he does, and whose ideas continue to shape conversations around governance, urbanization, and leadership in Nigeria. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we're honored to have in our midst this morning Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola, SAN.
One of Nigeria's most cerebral legal minds, one of Africa's finest administrators, someone that lives a life that touches not just Lagos, not just Nigeria, but indeed the black race. Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, the son with a sound mind.
Very jealous boy. Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, represented by His Excellency the Deputy Governor, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat, Your Royal Majesties, especially the celebrant, Kabiesi, the Oniru himself, Omogbolahan Lawal, the very beautiful Queen, and their chiefs and children, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I believe that the Ajiroba has let the cat out of the bag when he made his welcome remarks that I really do have to leave. I have spent more time than I anticipated here. I told Kabiesi over the weekend that I would be here at 11 and I would leave at 12 because I have to be at another meeting. And the traffic out there is really unforgiving, apparently this morning. So as much as I would love to be here for the entire day, you really must let me go. Except to say, by way of helping perhaps to set the stage for the debates and the conversations that will go on later, I have asked myself, theorized with him, I believe, and also with my own ADC. He served as ADC to Governor when I was Chief of Staff. So he was one of the staff over whom I was chief. So people ask, what does Chief of Staff do? I say it's a big work, real mad job. So he was one of those staff over who I was chief. I think the chief detail then is now here. Where is Tayo Ayinde? He was the chief detail to the governor and is now Chief of Staff, so he knows what it is now to have been chief then. But one of the questions I've asked is there really something we can do with those who are assigned to be aides de camp, either to presidents and to governors, and perhaps even to deputy governors? Because my observation was that they constituted quite an impressive faculty of knowledge. They saw the good, they saw the bad, and they saw the ugly. They were the men who were, and women perhaps, who were in the room. And perhaps a message out here to the Nigerian police that there is an immense faculty of knowledge in those men and women posted to be ADCs to different state governments. And there's a lot that can be done to harness the knowledge they collectively bring towards development. And I think my theory has somewhat been validated by the reason why we converge here today. Kabiesi has written a book to tell us about certain things he witnessed. As you probably hear from the book reviewer and find out from reading the book, he was challenged and provoked into writing this book because somebody made some uncomplimentary generalizations about progress, investments, efforts being made in Lagos, and he felt that having been in the room, having been there, having been a participant, he felt duty-bound to place on record what he witnessed firsthand. That is what you will see in the book, without stealing the thunder of the book reviewer. Now, that book explores many myths, as I said in the foreword, but you will see that he has very, very carefully limited himself to the period between 1999 and 2023. In a few days' time, I believe, I will be making a similar intervention, not by way of a book, but a discussion about Lagos itself as first an island, and later a kingdom, and later a colony, and then later a city-state, and now a mega city-state. And some of the things that Kabiyesi dealt with in his book, and I apologize to the book reviewer, I think that is Professor Taibat Lawal, I do apologize, but some of the things that he dealt with there was the investments that have been made continuously by previous and continuing governments of Lagos State in the agri sector. And it is coincidental that this book comes a day after the Lagos State government launched a 500 billion naira fund for food produce and guaranteed offtake in Lagos. It just shows that the work never ends. The work continues. The actors may change. The narrative may change. The problems will remain the same. The smallest city or state by land mass in the country is the destination of the largest portions of food produced in the country. And why is that? Because it just has the largest number of human population in the entire country. And that is why it is a mega city state. And when you have a mega city status, you just have a mega headache. You need more food, you need more water. Urbanization becomes a problem because, and this is Professor Taibat Lawrence's field, urbanization and all of those things. So this is really a tour de force of I was in the room contribution to the story of our development. Kabiyesi, thank you very much for this undertaking. I am not surprised to learn today that you used to come first, and this is third-party validation, not you saying so. I never came first. I just didn't like school. So, and I think that has continued because when I took office, he was still in the police, and he said to me, I want to leave the police. I said, why do you want to leave police? With all what you know. He said, no, I need to go. I want to go back to school. And I said, policeman, going back to school? But he finished that training, came back again, then said he wanted to go and do, was it a master's or a PhD in LSE? I said, aren't you tired of this book thing? And really and truly, he went. I think I made a reference for him then, and I was happy to be at his graduation. He graduated as a king in London School of Economics, and I was there. So we don't know what is next, but we know what has arrived, a book from a man who used to come first, and may your reign continue to come first. May you continue to prosper during your time. May you reign and live long, and may unprecedented development be experienced and recorded in your reign, not only in the Ru Kingdom, but in the whole of Lagos State. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The son with a sound mind, Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola, former governor of the Center of Excellence and State of Aquatic Splendor. If your hands are not too busy, please, let's give them a round of applause in appreciation of all he has done for us. Like the Kabiyesi, I loved going to school a lot too. My favorite song in school was Now that day is
over.
And the second best song was Holiday is Coming. I was very serious in school.
When I told you that stories of coming first creep me out, you didn't ask me why.
Why?
Because I'm now a parent. And you want your children to come first. But if they ask you, Mommy, did you come first? What do you tell them if you did not come first?
That's the only time you're allowed to lie. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to welcome two of our fathers who just walked in. Oba Muslim Abiodun Ogumbo, the Ogudu Oshadi of Ogombo Kingdom. Eba Mishe Kabiesio.
Kabiesio.
And I think, but in case I didn't, I want to welcome my father, the man who left the boardroom for the palace, Oba Folari Ogunsowo, the Alara of Ilara Kingdom. Ekpe. Eba Mishe Kabiesio.
Kabiesio.
We post the 2 minutes goodwill messages and would like to quickly continue. And the good thing about this is that we have two officers going back to back.
Indeed.
If I were to write a book on Kabiyesi with what I've heard today, it would be Police Goes to School. Please, let's welcome ASP, AIG, Ishaku Mohammed, a cosmate of Kabiyesi. Please, let's give the good AIG a round of applause. See, you prison there. I just played with prison. I called AIG.
You want to call him what? I'm not there. I was not there.
Well, I will blame it on you.
I was not a witness.
I will say you are the one that... She told me to call you that, but I called you the original thing. 2 minutes, sir.
I think if not because I've seen you on TV before, I could have exercised my powers of arrest.
It's you, it's you.
Thank you very much. His Royal Majesty permit me to invite my other cosmates to reinforce my stand in the podium. Please, members of Cos 19, can you join me in the podium? To the MC, I would like to share my 2 minutes into two. And I'm assure you I'm going to use only 2 minutes.
All right, sir. Your trust, I don't trust it. You don't want to go to prison.
You don't have option.
I trust you that you will use 2 minutes. And anytime you use it, it's 2 minutes. Because I don't want to come and explain in any police station.
2 minutes is 2 minutes if I say so.
You will see all these organs coming now. The devil in your mind will be saying, slap them, slap them. You will know they are senior police officers.
I feel sorry for you. Resist the devil and it will flee from you.
His Royal Majesty, my name is AIG Ishaku Mohammed, FCNA, PhD. So the issue of school is in our DNA. I'm representing Cadet ASP Cos 19, 1996, of which His Royal Majesty is a distinguished member. Today we gather here to celebrate a remarkable achievement, the presentation of your memo, From City to Megacity, a memo of Lagos State Organization 1999 to 2023. As Nelson Mandela once said, the greatest glory of living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Your Majesty's journey, as reflected in this book, is a testament of resilience and determination. We bring goodwill message from our cosmate, the great Cos 19, the best cadet course. Wishing His Royal Majesty a continuous success, good health, and wisdom in all your endeavors. May this book inspire generations to come and serve as a testimony to your legacy. As Rev. Waldo Everson aptly put it, to have great ideas is to have many. Your idea to share the story of your kingdom with the world will undoubtedly inspire many. Congratulations, Your Royal Majesty, the Abisogun II, the Honorary of Eru Kingdom, on this remarkable achievement. At this note, I would like to invite one of my classmates to talk of our relationship in school. Mr. Benga, you have the microphone.
Kabiesi, and good afternoon, everybody. My name is Benga Adeoye, a classmate to the Kabiesi, and a very good friend who was equally close with him when we were going through the rudiment of training as police officers. Little did we know that we were actually cutting grasses and sweeping the compound with an oriade in those days. But then, I think everybody suspected that something is different from this man that was always carrying cutlass and broom with us, with the way he comported himself, always going in a gentle manner, and even after he exited the job, gloriously, I may add, he has never abandoned his cause. There's nothing we do that Kabiesi will not be the highest donor, even without being asked. Today, we just want to say, may your reign be long, Kabiesi. Your impact with the community will continue to expand. We are truly, truly proud of you. Kabiesi, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, members.
Happy birthday, our Royal Majesty. We have been together for a very long time. Much has been said by my colleagues here. We will continue to be proud of you. We tell people that we are the royal friends, and we are proud of you whenever we find ourselves. God bless you. May your reign be long.
Amen. Thank you very much, sirs. Thank you. Thank you. This is the 2 minutes of police officers.
I'm coming from Kano State to celebrate with you. May your reign continue to exist. Kabesi.
I'm going to charge these officers with embezzlement of time.
You're on your own. Let me just say that.
You are my sister. We're in this together.
Oh, no. Let me shift back.
I'd like to welcome the Olofi of Isheri, Adimula Oba Engineer Sulaiman Adekule Bangbade Kabiesi. Thank you very much for coming. The Oloto of Oto, mainland Oba Bashir Abisoye Oloto. Thank you very much for coming. And now my sister.
Indeed, we're moving very swiftly to another goodwill message from another police officer, a very fine gentleman. He was once the commissioner of police in this great state of Lagos.
And Benue State.
Benue State, and also of Abuja, or in Abuja, where it is I currently reside. Distinguished guests, kindly help me welcome Mr. Fatai Owosheni.
A proud son of Ibadan land. In fact, I think he's a future Oba of Ibadan. Because everybody in Ibadan is a Magaji.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Members of the Lagos State Executive Council, present and past, thank you very much for coming. God.
Mr. Wosheni, you're welcome.
Magaji.
2 minutes. Please do not embezzle time.
I will not embezzle time. Good morning, His Excellency, and all of the guests. Actually, what I was told I'm coming to do here is to be one of the discussants when the book will be launched, not to come and give a goodwill message, but I'll take that. Kabiesi, we've always known you while in service, out of service, and when you became the Oniru of Ruland. I happened to have worked closely with Kabiesi, and as it's been said, with the book that is going to be launched, it touched on security. I must tell you that if there is any state in this country that has made huge investment in security, it is Lagos State. And of course, as of the time I was posted to Lagos State, I had the benefit of hindsight that when Lagos State was being negotiated to be a mega city, a whole lot of people were involved. I was a delegate at the Honorary Investment Forum in London when Lady Chalker told us how Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, as governor of Lagos State, worked assiduously to get President Olusegun Obasanjo to accede to all the things Lagos was going to put in place to make it a mega city. So as I came in here in 2015 to be Commissioner of Police Lagos State, I knew the challenges I was coming to face. And of course, thank God that we've always had supportive state executives in Lagos State that were ready to put all what it takes to ensure that Lagos is secured, and it remains secure. With urbanization, a whole lot of things are coming up. And with what Kabiyesi has put in, luckily for us, he's been able to put things on paper, because what we lacked in this country is institutional memory. And when you have reference books to refer to, so all other people that are coming will be able, to learn the rope and know what has been done before, what worked well, what did not work well. I must congratulate you, Kabiyesi. Happy birthday, Olori. I congratulate you too. I wish you well. May your reign be long, 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 and may the Almighty Allah give you good health. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, CP Fatai Owosheni. I guess that it's no surprise that you were appointed special advisor to the governor of Oyo State on security matters, taking with you the wealth of experience you've gathered working in a state like Lagos, and also, a pretty complex state like Benue. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, okay, very gradually now, it does appear that we'll have one more speaker while we're also setting up for the panel discussion, which will be coming up, urban governance, and it will be themed governing a Lagos megacity. Lessons from housing, transportation, environment. Have an announcement.
Would like to recognize, welcome, and call to the microphone the chairman Heads Group, Chairman UBA, who is represented by Mr. Oliver Alahuba, Mr. Tony Elumelu. Round of applause for him, please. Is the group managing director. I thought as much, because that tie speaks UBA in volumes. Can I have a round of applause for him, please? From one chief executive officer to another, Chief Executive Sterling Wealth Management Limited, Charles Omoera of Sterling Bank, you're welcome.
Your Excellencies here present, ladies and gentlemen, protocol for this occasion. I represent the chairman of UBA, good friend, very close friend of His Majesty. He has asked me to come on his behalf to congratulate His Majesty on this special occasion of his birthday. He has also asked me to congratulate His Majesty for writing a very important book, not just for Lagos State, but also for the whole of Africa. Your Majesty, for the enabling environment that you have created for business in Lagos. A lot of businesses are thriving in Lagos, particularly within your kingdom, because of the environment that you have put in place. The peace that is attracting investments on a daily basis to Lagos State. We'd like to promise you, on behalf of the private sector, that we'll continue to work with you to move Lagos State forward, not just a mega city, but far to be the greatest city that we have in Africa. This book that you have written, I would like to promise you that UBA will take this book to all the 24 countries where we have presence. Because we believe there is a lot to learn from Lagos State and indeed from your kingdom. So Mr. Olumelu has asked me to ensure that this book reaches all the 24 countries where UBI is present. Thank you very much, and may God continue to bless your reign. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you very much, UBA. Let me quickly welcome AIG, 4th CID Annex Alagmo Close Ikoyi, AIG Margaret Ochala Abole. I also want to welcome the finest, the most forward-looking, the most suave Kabiesi of our time, King Said Ademola Elegushi, the Elegushi of Ikate Kingdom. Eba Mishe Kabiesi.
Kabiesi.
And of course, Oba Bashir Abisoye Odesoya, the Oloto of Oto and Mainland. Kabiesi, you are most welcome. God bless you. I want to welcome the head honcho at the LSTPC, the MDCU, Honorable Ayodeji Joseph. Thank you very much for coming. Shakespeare says structures will collapse, marble will fade, but words written live forever. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, it's important that we put our thoughts in book form. It's important we write for generations yet unborn to know where we started from, how the journey was, and where we intend to get to. This is why I'm extremely delighted to call on this next person, because if you have all the ideas and you have nobody to publish, then your ideas are just words. Please, let's welcome CEO of Kuramo Publishing, Mrs. Bimi Shashore. A round of applause for her, please.
I wonder, Ajé, máa fi sí apá wọn. One on one, mo máa ṣàkóso wọn. Mo dẹ̀ tún lè bu ga ọmọ torí máa fi sí apá wọn.
A round of applause for her, ladies and gentlemen.
Máa fi sí apá wọn.
My book is also ready too, and she's the publisher of my book. So please, because I don't intend to pay.
Mo máa ṣàkóso wọn, a ní máa fi sí apá wọn.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for her.
Kabiesi. The celebrant, my own Kabiesi, and author, Kabiesi, Oba Abdulwasiu, Omogbolahan, Lawal, CON, Abisogun II, the Oniru of the great Iru Kingdom. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, the press, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol Protocols observed. Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, and cherished friends of literature, it is with profound honor and unrestrained delight that I welcome you all again to this truly momentous occasion. As the chief production, I stand before you as a humble custodian of stories. Stories that demand to be told with reverence, and stories that, as we have discovered, reside within every soul who walks amongst us. Since our establishment in 2007, we at Kuramo have pursued a singular mission, sacred mission, to serve as faithful stewards of the human narrative. Through our flagship initiative, the Kuramo Writers Prize, now in its illustrious 9th year, we have had the extraordinary privilege of nurturing unpublished voices, recognizing that within each manuscript lies the potential to shift perspective and enrich our collective understanding. When this remarkable piece of work first graced our editorial chambers, we were immediately struck not merely by its literary merit, but by the exceptional pedigree of its creator. Indeed, one might say blessed to present to you a work authored by none other than His Royal Majesty. In him, we encountered not merely an author, but a monarch whose life's work has been dedicated to the betterment of his people and society at large. We've heard all the testimonials given here today, and Kabiyesi is a great guy. His Royal Majesty brings to the literary endeavor an unparalleled wealth of experience, having served with distinction as Honorable Commissioner across multiple portfolios: housing, agriculture, cooperative,